Well, here we go. This is going to be a late St. Patty's Day flight. And there you go. Those look like four-leaf clover, so oh well. A little more luck into it, I guess. Anyway, here we are on our landing mat. As you can see, the wind is blowing pretty good, 10 to 15 miles an hour. We've got the motors fired up and we're off. We're up. The wind automatically took the drone a little bit to the left, but we're going to move back over the landing site. We're going to go up about 20 feet, let it get its GPS lock, and we'll see what kind of precision landing we get later on. And we're off. Like I said, it's a late March day. And temperatures, let's see, first of all, we're headed due north. Temperatures are about 38 to 39 degrees. Winds are blowing 10 to 15 miles an hour, so it is a cold morning. That's for sure. But things are starting to green up. We've had a lot of 60, 65 degree days, and then we turn around and have high temps in the 30s and 40s. So it's been an up and down roller coaster, and it's going to be that way the rest of the week. That's for sure. I think we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. As you can see, we got a little bit of green going on there on the grass, and we're fighting a real strong headwind here, so not making much headway here, but we're easing forward ever so slowly. Thought about going into sport mode here, but the battery only had about 90% charge when I put it up, so didn't want that happening, so we want to make sure we get back in time. You see some cloud shadows. Reminds me of an old song by Joni Mitchell. I really don't know clouds at all. You'd have to have some age on you to remember that song. Anyway, headed north-northeast now into a pretty strong headwind, and we're flying over the wildlife area and the park area right now. We're going to go up a little ways and see what we see if we see anything. There's the skies for you. There's the water tower on the right that it looks like they never did finish it. I don't think they're going to finish that thing. I think they're going to leave the outside just the way it is, which is kind of weird if you ask me, but we'll see about that. Anyway, things are greening up, and like I said, this is a late St. Patty's Day flight, a day or two afterwards, but just couldn't get everything done in time to get it out on my channel, so we'll see how she goes. I hope you all had, those of you who celebrate St. Patrick's Day, had a good one. I think everybody supposedly has a wee bit of Irish in them on that day. So you can see, look at the grass, it's greening up real good. The woods look like they're all brown, but the undergrowth in the woods is got tremendous green in it already, which means it won't be long till the ticks are out in force. So that'll bring me out of the woods for sure for a while. I managed to get a lot of ticks on me every year, even though I use tick spray. Well, let's see. Let's just go this way a little ways and drift to the right and see what we see. Anyway, there we go. Let's see what we see. I wanted to fly over this clear-cut highline right-of-way here and check out these woods. I know some people that bow hunt in the city here, and they bow hunt this section of woods. And I believe there's a homeless camp in there also. So we'll go over here and take a peek at it. So we see, look at all the cedar trees there. That's where the deer like to congregate in the evening time, especially during the winter. They lay underneath those cedars, and it keeps the loss of heat from their bodies, the radiation, is quite lower when you've got basically a blanket over you. So that's why they're in there the way they are. Ah, okay, there's what I'm looking for up there. Like somebody's got a little something in the woods here. Not a house, I don't think, but we'll find out. Like they got a little tent, maybe clear cut. Huh. Very interesting. Not exactly sure what kind of camp that is, but I got a feeling it is probably a group of homeless people. There's a lot of homeless in the woods here. Unfortunately, it's getting to be a bigger and bigger problem every year, you know. But you can help them out the best you can, you know. That's all I can say. Let's fly up this way a little ways. Okay, there's a church up there and that little lake behind it, which I never knew was there. We're drifting a little bit with the wind now. And there's a lot more roads cutting through these cedars that I didn't know was there. But you can see the green up, starting to green up, you know, another week and a half. It'll be in April, beginning of April. So that's when things really will explode with green. And then all my spring and summertime flights, you won't see anything but green. I really wanted to fly over. I was looking for some fields. A lot of people that have hayed their fields, farmers, have thrown down clover, and it comes up with a purple flower on it, and it just fields, as far as you can see, just inch or two tall right now, but they're purple, and it is really beautiful from the air. Unfortunately, where I'm flying right now doesn't have any of that, but I saw a lot of it today in my travels, so maybe I can get a flight over it and hope you guys will enjoy that. Yeah, I did a little camera deal there. I was doing some testing on the gimbal. And let's see. Got my heading, know which way I want to go now. And that's the direction. Hopefully we'll have the wind behind our back. Like I said, I didn't have a full battery when I took off, so didn't want to go too far, didn't want to stray too far. Just a nice late March flight. The temperatures, like I said, are in the upper 30s, and the old fingertips, boy, they got stinging on the flight today. Even though it shows that it's sunny outside, it is cold, that's for sure. So we're going to come back over the park here. I see takeoff spot right there. So we'll head back to it and see how she goes. We'll try for a precision landing here. We'll put it in return to home in a little while and see if she has a good GPS lock on where she left at. Coming back over some right-of-ways. These are not only natural gas right-of-ways to the left, and then there's electrical right-of-ways, high lines to the right there also. So they come back up into the park. Yeah, we're coming up back again. Haven't seen any turkeys out to save my soul for the last week or so, but 2 weeks ago we were out in droves. But not seeing them now. It's getting close to turkey season, turkey hunting season. So, but it's also the breeding season. There's an old saying: when the first dogwoods bloom, the turkeys gobblers start gobbling, and that's about true. They've been gobbling. I can hear them in the morning if I go out in the country and set up for a flight. Sometimes I can hear them in the woods. So here we are. We're headed back. We're going to catch the wind behind us. We're making good time now. There's a nice catfish pond there on the left. You guys have seen a couple times. I need to wet a line. I can fish that pond right there. So that's a public pond. So there's some nice sized channel cat and bluegill in there. I need to get after it before the moss starts getting in there too thick where you can't fish at all. I saw some people catching some catfish out of it today, and makes me hungry. I love eating fried catfish. Ooh, deep fried catfish especially. Okay, we've got our takeoff spot, our landing spot coordinates in, and we are letting it come back on its own. We're going to see if we can get a precision landing. Now, like I said, the wind is blowing to the west, actually, from the left to the right in the flight right now. But we'll see how she does. She got blowed off the takeoff spot a couple feet on takeoff. As she's bringing herself in now, we should see her drop her camera when she gets over her coordinates. Should be any second now. There she goes. She's looking. Okay, she has found her takeoff spot. We'll see how close she gets to it with the wind blowing 10, 15 miles an hour. I think she'll make a correction. Yep, there she goes. She's made a little correction. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. We'll have some more for you again pretty soon. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. The golden rule is always the best one to follow, guys. And we'll talk to you again soon. And let's see. Boom, there we are. Thank you for watching.